Hey guys, in tonight's episode I'm going to be talking you through a night routine that promotes a better and deeper sleep. That way you can wake up the next day refreshed and ready to go. So my night routine consists of 4 different steps. You can take as long or as short of time as you want in each of these steps, depending on your time or honestly just how you're feeling and how tired you are. I generally take about 5 minutes for each, sometimes longer. You know, it depends on how early I can get Adrix down, how long Josh has gone for, or if he's doing it with me. The first step is I write and plan out my day for the following day during my night routine. I do this first so I can clear my head and get focused, get everything out that I need to get out, so that I can focus more on myself and the night routine and calming down. Sometimes I write down, you know, how my day went, if there's something bugging me, or if there's something that I didn't get done that I need to remember about for the next day. Every night I do plan like the top 3 things I need to get done, and possibly, you know, some add-on things or some errands I need to run, or, you know, whatever. It just helps when I wake up in the morning. I know what I'm doing, I know what my focus is, and I can stay on track and be productive. So that's the first step. The whole time I go through all these steps, I'm also drinking nighttime tea. My favorite nighttime tea is yogi tea. That tastes really nice, but I really like the messages that they have on their little tags. For instance, tonight's says, "May this day bring you peace, tranquility, and harmony." See, who would not want to end their day with a message like that, right? So I always drink bedtime tea. It's caffeine free. Sometimes, like right now, if I'm not feeling well, I'll add a little bit of cayenne and turmeric with a little bit of honey, and it just helps coat my throat a little bit more, and it feels nice. So that's the first step. The second step, we're going to be going into my bathroom, and we're going to be doing a little pampering. So here we go. So step 2, like I said, is I do a little bit of pampering. What that really means is I just do a little bit of self-care. I wash my face, I do my night cream and moisturize. I have a hand cream that I put on. I take off my makeup, and I just kind of spend 5 to 10 minutes taking care of my body, taking care of my skin, and just having a little bit of me time, you know. It generally takes no more than 5 minutes, and I'll show you all the products that I use. A lot of them, they're all very natural, plant-based type stuff, not tested on animals, and vegan, and all that kind of greatness. So let me share with you a little bit. The first one I use, don't judge me for washing my face, is I ghetto rigged this because it broke, and I love it so much I didn't want to go to waste, so I just put a rubber band on it. But it's called Remove Blackheads, So Fresh Cleaning Foam. And I get it from No Rest from Bridget. There's a bunch of stores in SoCal, or I'm sure you can probably also get it on Amazon. So it looks like this. I really like it. It helps keep my skin clean and helps get the blackheads away, and it's a really fresh feeling afterwards. So I use that one for my facial cream. And then after that, I use witch hazel. It's a supernatural remedy. My great grandmother actually told me about witch hazel. She swore by it, and I've been using this stuff forever. This one has rose petal in it. I tried it, but I usually just use the regular witch hazel one. You could try either one. They're both really awesome. So I use that. You can get this at Sprouts, or I don't know where else you can get it. I'm sure like Whole Foods or something like that. I got this at Sprouts. Or maybe Trader Joe's, I don't remember. This one right here is my night cream. It's called Rock, and I get it from Target. Multi-correction, 5-in-1 restoring night cream. I love this thing because it keeps my skin smooth. It keeps it looking younger. I can only imagine what my skin would look like if I didn't have this. And this little thing, it is a little expensive. I think it's like, I don't know, anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks, but it's lasted me like 6 months, so you don't need a lot. I just put like a little bit of dab on my finger, I rub it into my skin, and I'm good to go. I also don't use it every night. I use it like every other night. And then the last little moisturizing thing is a Trader Joe's Rose Oil Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream. I lift at the gym a lot, and so a lot of times I get calluses and stuff on my hands, and when it's cold it just gets really chapped anyways. This stuff keeps my hands super soft and they smell really nice too. I get it from Trader Joe's. I love this stuff. I swear by it. That's step 2. And then on to step 3. Here we go. Step 3 is my favorite step because this is where I get to set the mood. I turn off all artificial lights and I have nothing but candles and my twinkle lights on, and I'm listening to piano in the background, and I just sit on my carpet and I do a bunch of stretches and I meditate. I sit in the silence and just kind of assess my body, see if there's any aches and pains, and give myself a little TLC. Sometimes I'll massage my feet if I need to, if I feel like I'm feeling a little stressed. Or it's really just a kind of really sweet time of solitude, and it sets my mind into a relaxed state and kind of puts my body at ease and releases all the stress from the days. If you have any difficulties with knowing what stretches to do, if you click up right here, I have a whole flow and stretch sequence that you can either flow along to, and there is music to it too, or you can just pause it on each stretch and just hold it for like 30 to 60 seconds depending on how much time you have and if you like the stretch and that kind of stuff. Now, this is my favorite step. I spend the most time in this area getting myself ready for sleep. Sometimes Josh, my husband, does it with me, and we just kind of spend some quiet time in our own little bubbles and relax, restore, recover, and get our bodies and our minds ready to go to sleep. I mentioned that I don't have any artificial lights on usually. I do right now, because if I didn't and I had it the way it's supposed to look, it would look like this the whole video, right? And you can't really see much in this, which is why I have the lights on for you guys right now. But this is genuinely very dim lights. Get my eyes set and ready, and get my mind right. That's it for step 3. We have one more step and then we will be ready for a really restful and deep sleep. Step 4 is the finishing touches. So after I finish my tea, I have a big glass of water, because though I love tea, it also dehydrates you and you want to feel hydrated when you're going to sleep. So I drink a glass of water and then I brush my teeth. And then the last 2 things I do is I take CBD. So this is the CBD I use. It's called Effect CBD. It is a fabulous oil, very high quality. This oil is extracted and everything is done in Colorado. It's organically grown hemp, pharmaceutical grade. No expense was spared on how well this oil was made. It's very high quality. And they were nice enough to also give me a code for you guys. So if you'd like to try it, go to effectcbd.com and you can use the code AmbiaFit10 at checkout and get 10% off your first order. And I highly recommend this, especially if you struggle with sleeping. My husband, even after doing all of this stuff, sometimes he still struggles just because he has lower back pain or he can't shut his mind off all the way. He takes CBD and it has been a game changer for him. So if you or somebody you know has a really hard time falling asleep and staying asleep, CBD is probably the missing link that you need in your life. I use this thing every night. Other CBDs that I've tried, they just taste weird, or they can't get the marijuana smell out of it. This Effect CBD is 100% THC free, so you don't get any psychedelic feeling from it. You just get the relaxed and the benefits from the cannabinoids without the high, basically, you know? So again, if you go to Effect and you want to use this, you want to check it out, AmbiaFit10 is the code for you use, and there's also a link in the description below if you want to really check it out. So, and then the last thing I use is, it's called Sleep Cycle app. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. Sleep Cycle is a marvelous app, and what it does is you pick the half an hour that you need to wake up in. So for example, I usually wake up at 5:30, so I will put the end time is like 5:40, right? So it'll wake me up anywhere between 5:10 and 5:40 when I'm at my lightest sleep cycle, hence the name Sleep Cycle, right? Because if you wake up during your REM sleep or one of your deeper sleep cycles, you're more likely to feel groggy, more tired during the day, and you just don't feel well. I don't know if you've ever felt that way waking up one time, and it's probably because you woke up during a deeper sleep cycle. But if you wake up in the higher sleep cycles, when you're like at a lighter sleep, you're more likely to wake up refreshed and feeling good. So sleep cycle uses the microphone, and it it uses your breathing patterns to determine what sleep cycle you're in, so that it'll wake you at your lightest state within that half an hour mark. It's brilliant. I don't know how they do it, but it's magic, and I love it. I've been using it for over a year now, and it has changed the way I sleep. Not sleep, but it's changed the way I wake up, and it's helped me feel better and feel refreshed when I do wake up. All right, guys, that's it. That's my secret to a deep and good sleep throughout the night. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any other type of routine that you use at night that really works for you, I would love to hear from you. Please comment in the section below and let's chat. We can have a conversation, and hopefully, if somebody's looking for other ways to do a night routine, maybe you can be the one to help them. Thanks for watching, and until next time, good night and sweet dreams. Bye.